Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, in the heart of numismatic legends, lies the 1969 United Kingdom 50 new pence coin. A coin not just of metal, but of mystery, rarity, and unimaginable value. This coin, bearing the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, is far more than a piece of currency. It is a silent millionaire maker, waiting patiently in old drawers and forgotten collections, ready to transform the life of the lucky holder. Struck during a pivotal era when the UK transitioned to decimal coinage, this coin has become a beacon among collectors, admired for its historical weight and its mystique. Released as part of the very first batch of 50p coins after decimalization, the 1969 50 new pence is not just old, it's iconic. With a heptagonal design and a reverse featuring Britannia seated with a lion, this coin was a symbol of strength, unity, and the crown's enduring reign. But what few know is that certain specimens of this coin, possibly with unseen minting variations, errors, or ultra-limited early strikes, are now believed to be worth millions. Not because of gold, silver, or diamonds, but because of their extreme rarity and demand among elite collectors. Some versions of the 1969 50p carry traits unlisted in mainstream records, slightly off-center designs, a misaligned portrait, or edge anomalies that turn an ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime fortune. These coins are like whispers from the past, silent, still, unassuming, but possessing the power to change fortunes overnight. If you are holding one of these, know that you may be in possession of a coin that auction houses dream of and private collectors fight to own. Imagine this. A single coin, picked from a box of change, could command a private bidding war among billionaires, with offers soaring beyond expectations. Some reports suggest privately traded coins from this batch have crossed seven-figure deals, sealed in silence, far from public records. Why the secrecy? Because the wealth attached to this coin shakes the foundations of the numismatic world, and those who own them don't part easily. They know it is more than money. It is a ticket to prestige, power, and legacy. The Queen's 1969 coin holds not only the symbolism of an empire, but also the rare prestige of being among the first of its kind. It's a time capsule, holding in its metallic curves the birth of a new monetary system. And within that moment, the 50p rose like a phoenix, carrying a weight no currency before it ever had. To possess one is to own a part of modern British transformation, and that history alone makes it a treasured gem in elite collections. Now, here's where destiny and luck collide. This coin may be resting quietly in your possession, perhaps handed down unknowingly by a grandparent or exchanged unknowingly in a thrift store deal. But its true identity, its golden soul, waits to be recognized. And once it is, the world shifts. From a humble coin to a multi-million-dollar masterpiece, the 1969 50p has the power to flip lives and rewrite stories. Caution must be your closest companion. Never trade it for face value. Never sell it to common dealers without verification. Because what seems like an old coin could be your golden key to a billion-dollar future. Seek appraisal from elite collectors, from renowned numismatists who understand the silent power of such coins. This is not just metal. It is legacy, hidden wealth, and a vault of opportunity, compressed into a 50-pence frame. So, if you hold the 1969 50 new pence coin, hold it tight. You are not just a coin owner. You are a guardian of untold riches. Let it remind you that even in the simplest things, unseen treasure waits. One coin, one chance, a billionaire's destiny in your pocket. The right moment, the right buyer. And your entire life could change in an instant. This is not myth. This is your reality. If the coin is real, the fortune is yours. Second, beneath the gleam of the humble 50 new pence coin from 1973 lies an untold treasure, a coin that doesn't just echo history. It carries the potential to change your destiny overnight. This isn't just currency. This is a crown jewel of British numismatics, struck during a moment of monumental celebration. The bicentennial of the royal marriage of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. Though many may overlook it as a mere piece of pocket change, this specific issue has since become a legendary whisper among collectors, rumored to be worth millions in rare forms. And capable of transforming the ordinary individual into an instant billionaire, the 1973 50 new pence isn't an everyday coin. It was the very first commemorative 50p released in the UK, and that alone places it in a class of its own. Its reverse design, beautifully depicting a ring of 9 clasped hands, symbolized the unity of European nations, making it not only a tribute to the royal legacy, but also a mark of international alliance. It was the first time the 50p broke tradition and celebrated something greater than economics. It marked a vision, a future, a union. And today, that coin holds a cosmic worth, especially when found in exceptional condition or with rare minting traits. Collectors around the world are on the hunt for untouched, error-struck, or low-mintage variants of this coin. Some were struck with misaligned dies, others with double stamping or sharper edge ridges, making them one in a million rarities. These coins don't just sell, they ignite bidding wars behind closed doors, reaching values that sound unbelievable to the average person. It's whispered in elite collector circles that some of these rare 1973 50p specimens have been traded quietly for 7 figures, all without ever making headlines. What makes this coin even more spellbinding is its scarcity in pristine condition. Many were circulated, worn down, or lost to time. But a small number were preserved, untouched, hidden in drawers, sealed in old gift sets, or even passed down unknowingly. If you happen to own one of these near-mint or uncirculated coins, especially with error markings or rare finishes, you are sitting on a gold mine far more valuable than gold itself. It's not just a collector's piece. It's an artifact of historical fusion between monarchy, unity, and rare mint precision. Imagine this. One day you're flipping through old coins, and nestled in the lot is this 1973 50p, dull, silent, underestimated. But beneath that coin's quiet shell is a power waiting to awaken. The right buyer, the right auction, and suddenly the impossible happens. Your net worth explodes, and you're no longer just a collector, but a billionaire born from bronze. That's the wild reality tied to this coin. It's more than metal, it's a ticket to unimaginable fortune. Do not make the mistake of letting it go cheaply. Do not be swayed by quick offers or casual appraisals. The 1973 50p commemorative coin, especially in its flawless or error-struck versions, demands expert validation and elite attention. Only a select few understand its true worth, and they know the value it holds is far greater than currency. It is a relic, a statement, a financial revolution disguised as history. Those who've sold it cheap weep in regret. Those who held on? They stepped into fortune. It's more than just demand. It's destiny tied to design. The clasped hands symbolize unity, but in your hands, this coin symbolizes potential unlocked. With global economic shifts and rare coin markets exploding in value, coins like the 1973 50p are no longer niche. They are luxury investments for the ultra-wealthy. If your coin is graded high, sealed in proof sets, or carries a historical marking anomaly, it could very well become the centerpiece of a million-dollar auction. So take a deep breath, look closely, and check your collection. That small, flat, 7-sided coin from 1973 might just be your fortune in disguise. A silent, metallic whisper of a different time that has waited patiently to reveal its truth. You don't just own a coin, you own a legacy, a miracle of minting, and perhaps the very artifact that can rewrite your life story in a heartbeat. Don't spend it. Don't doubt it. Instead, let it lead you to the gates of unimaginable wealth. Third, the year 1977 marked a grand celebration in British history. The Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, commemorating 25 years on the throne. Amidst the parades and ceremonies, one seemingly modest artifact emerged, the 1977 United Kingdom 50 new pence coin. But let me tell you, this isn't just a coin. It's a royal masterpiece embedded with historical energy, a coin so special, so drenched in legacy, that it's now whispered about in secret numismatic circles as having the potential to unlock unimaginable wealth. If you are lucky enough to hold one of these in pristine or rare form, you may be unknowingly clutching a multi-million-dollar treasure. More than just currency, the 1977 50p is a time capsule, forged to honor the Queen's quarter-century reign. It carries not just a date, but an emotion, a milestone, and a deep connection to the crown. This commemorative coin was created during a time of national pride, a moment when history stood still to celebrate endurance and grace. And that energy, that significance, remains sealed within every edge of the coin, making it not just a collector's dream, but a kingmaker of wealth. Yes, this coin may look like simple metal, but in elite collections, it's viewed as a crown jewel in disguise. Certain versions of this coin, especially proof strikes, error variants, or those preserved in flawless condition, are incredibly rare. Some were minted with barely noticeable defects, off-centered strikes, double-printed elements, or sharper than usual reliefs. These subtle errors are worth their weight in gold, sometimes even more. In private auctions, coins like these have fetched unverified offers stretching into the millions, kept out of the media to protect the exclusivity of ownership. But make no mistake, this coin is a golden ticket to financial rebirth. Why is this coin different? Because it wasn't just mass-produced, it was created during a royal revolution. The Silver Jubilee wasn't just about celebrating a monarch. It was about celebrating unity, stability, and endurance through time. The 1977 50p became a symbol of the Queen's unshakable presence in a changing world. That power, that symbolism, makes the coin a magnet for ultra-wealthy collectors, those who don't blink at spending millions to own a piece of authentic royal history. If you hold it, you are already richer than you know. The design of the coin is both elegant and commanding, while still bearing the classic profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. The coin's commemorative editions sometimes feature special inscriptions or subtle die differences. Those tiny unseen markers make all the difference, distinguishing the ultra-rare from the ordinary. If yours has those traits, you might be sitting on a collector's holy grail. And once verified, this coin can turn your bank balance from hundreds to hundreds of millions, almost overnight. What's even more thrilling is the sheer number of people who unknowingly possess this treasure. Many of these coins were kept in drawers, albums, or passed down as family mementos. And yet, the true value of some 1977 50p coins remains undiscovered, buried beneath dust and time. That means your ordinary-looking coin, if preserved well or bearing a rare anomaly, could be the sleeping giant of your future wealth. A coin that could shift your entire financial destiny in a single transaction. Don't make the grave mistake of dismissing this coin or letting it go for pennies. Never trade it casually. Never sell it without thorough expert analysis. This coin carries the force of history, royal power, and timeless prestige, and those elements add up to a value far beyond face. Seek specialized appraisers, elite coin collectors, or even private collectors known to invest in high-value royal memorabilia. Because this isn't just about money. It's about being part of an elite circle who holds the past in the palm of their hand. So, if you have the 1977 bicentennial UK 50 new pence tucked away, take it out now. Hold it, study it, and realize you may be touching not just a piece of the past, but a bridge to a future of unimaginable luxury and freedom. This is more than metal, it's magic. A billionaire's fortune might already be in your home. Don't waste the chance. The world's most expensive treasures often come in the humblest forms, and this coin, born of royal glory, might just be your destiny waiting to be claimed. Fourth, deep within the folds of time lies a coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye, but to the fortunate few who recognize its true essence. The 1978 United Kingdom 50 new pence is not just a coin. It's a treasure cloaked in silence. Bearing the timeless profile of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries the soul of a monarch's era and the pulse of a nation in change. But more than that, this 1978 issue has become a golden ghost among collectors, whispered about in private circles for its unrealized value, its unmatched rarity, and its mind-shattering potential to make you a billionaire overnight. Struck at a time when the United Kingdom was navigating the cultural and economic tides of a post-imperial era, this coin was not just a minting, it was a message. Though not a widely celebrated commemorative year, certain versions of the 1978 50p have been discovered with unexpected minting anomalies, ultra-low production numbers, or proof strike features not released to the general public. These rare survivors now command a mythical status, and collectors who know the signs are willing to pay millions to add one to their secret vaults. This isn't fantasy. There have been unrecorded transactions, private sales, and backroom bids where ultra-rare 1978 50p coins, especially those with off-center strikes, double die errors, or pristine uncirculated conditions, have exchanged hands for life-changing sums of money. Some collectors believe only a handful of these rarities exist in the world, perhaps fewer than 5 with specific error traits, and their owners sit unknowingly on a fortune disguised as forgotten pocket change. These coins are rare not because of material, but because of the moment they represent, a sliver of royal history preserved in metal. What gives this coin its unimaginable power is the mystery. No grand announcement, no royal declaration, just a subtle, silent minting that carried with it a secret spark of destiny. While most people glance at a 50p and see lunch money, the 1978 version, with its unique die patterns, weight anomalies, or special edge markings, can launch the owner into the realm of private jets, mansions, and untold fortune. If you hold this coin, especially in proof-like condition, you could be holding a millionaire's crown without ever knowing it. Now imagine discovering this coin in a childhood collection, an old biscuit tin, or inside a fading coin album passed down from a relative. You'd likely overlook it at first, just another coin from the late 70s. But don't, because this isn't just currency. It's a secret vault of wealth, and only those with vision, patience, and a little bit of luck will unlock its true value. It only takes one collector, one auction, or one high net worth buyer to recognize what you hold, and in that instant, your entire life transforms. The 1978 50 new Pence is also wrapped in royal symbolism, even without being a declared Jubilee piece. It holds the energy of a queen reigning strong in her third decade of monarchy, of a Britain changing, adapting, and defining itself. That legacy, etched into every angle of the heptagonal coin, gives it an aura beyond material value. To collectors, this coin isn't just metal, it's monarchy, movement, and meaning. And that kind of value, intangible but irreplaceable, is what turns millionaires into billionaires in the coin world. Let this be your wake-up call. If you own a 1978 50p coin, do not rush to sell it. Do not trade it to casual buyers or drop it in a donation jar. What you possess might be one of the rarest and most coveted coins of modern numismatic history. Have it appraised by high-level experts, seek hidden traits under magnification, and check for signs of proof strike brilliance. Even a minor variation can elevate your coin into a league of unbelievable value. This coin doesn't just have the potential to change your life. It demands it.so take a second look at your coins. That quiet little 1978 50p, resting in a dusty drawer, might just be your destiny in disguise. Don't be fooled by its size or simplicity, because within its edges lies a silent roar of opportunity. And for the one who sees it, respects it, and understands its power, this coin has the ability to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Wealth, legacy, freedom, all folded into one royal, rare relic. The question is, will you recognize it before someone else does? 5 in the sea of modern coins. Few hold a mystery as deep and a fortune as hidden as the 1979 United Kingdom 50 new Pence, bearing the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it may seem like a simple piece of change, a relic from a past era. But make no mistake, this coin carries more than face value. It holds a dormant power, an untapped wealth that could quite literally make you a billionaire overnight. Rarely seen, often overlooked, but in its rarest forms, this coin is a vault of unimaginable riches. Waiting for its rightful owner to unlock. The year 1979 was a time of quiet transition in Britain, but for collectors and historians, it marked the last stretch of a powerful decade in royal and political history. The 50 new Pence coin of this year wasn't just minted, it was infused with a closing era's energy. Though it didn't mark a public jubilee or national event, select specimens from this minting year are now being regarded as silent millionaires, especially those with unique characteristics like die errors, proof-like finishes, or minting irregularities that have surfaced in only a handful of examples worldwide. Why is this coin worth millions? Because out of the standard batch, a microfraction of coins were struck under unique conditions. These may include planchet misalignments, off-metal errors, or extremely low mintage trial pieces that were never officially released. When discovered, these ultra-rare variants are not sold publicly. They are hunted privately, where collectors pay eye-watering sums under total discretion. Just one of these elite coins could command a multi-million-dollar offer, and still, the buyer would consider it a bargain for the legacy they're acquiring. The coin itself is crowned with the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, radiating quiet strength and grace. Its reverse features Britannia seated beside a lion, a symbol of enduring sovereignty and unity. But beneath that calm design lies a ticking treasure, especially in specimens with razor-sharp relief or unusual luster that point to trial strikes or uncirculated sets reserved for dignitaries or high officials. These coins, often mistaken for regular circulation pieces, are now the keys to generational wealth, waiting patiently in forgotten collections. Many such coins ended up in private homes, old coin jars, inherited boxes, or children's albums. People thought they were just another 50p, little knowing they held a piece of numismatic royalty. Even now, there may be a 1979 50p in your house that seems common but holds an error, a variant, or a proof quality that pushes its value into the stratosphere. And unlike gold or jewels, this coin doesn't need flashy displays. Its worth is quiet, invisible, and explosive, ready to reward the one who recognizes its truth. The rarity of the 1979 50 new Pence coin isn't just in numbers, it's in knowledge. Only a few experts in the world can identify its most valuable versions. And those who know, they don't speak loudly. They search silently, buying low when others don't know better. That's why if you possess one, you must not let it go easily. Don't rush to a local coin shop or spend it at face value. Get it analyzed by high-level numismatists, collectors who understand what this coin represents. Not currency, but power, legacy, and life-altering wealth. Imagine the moment. A phone call, a private meeting, an auction house's sealed room. Your coin lies in the spotlight. Bids fly, offers surge, and suddenly, you're no longer just someone with an old coin. You're a millionaire, a collector's legend, a new name whispered in the elite halls of wealth. That's the potential wrapped in the 1979 50p, a simple, flat, seven-sided relic that holds a deeper purpose. To change the life of the one who dares to see beyond the ordinary. So check your drawers, your coin albums, your inherited treasures. That single 1979 United Kingdom 50 new pence may be your hidden fortune. Look for signs: mint luster, sharp edges, odd weight, unusual spacing, off-centered details. If it's the one, you're holding more than metal, you're holding destiny. This coin has the power to rewrite your life story with one auction, one appraisal, one moment of realization. Don't doubt it. Don't discard it. For in this one rare piece lies the silent power to turn your world into gold. 6 among the ocean of coins struck during Queen Elizabeth II's magnificent reign, the 1981 United Kingdom 50 new pence stands tall, not just as a commemorative artifact, but as a silent vault of wealth, royal history, and life-changing power. At first glance, it may seem like any other coin from the past century, but those who understand its secret know it is no ordinary piece of metal. This coin carries unimaginable value, and if you hold one of the ultra-rare or proof mint examples, you could be unknowingly sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure, one that could rewrite your financial destiny forever. Struck during a year of historic importance and royal anticipation, 1981 marked the engagement and preparation for the fairy tale wedding between Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer. The air was thick with royal pride, and the royal mint responded with various commemoratives. But among those coins, the 50 new pence issued in 1981 became a mysterious gem. It wasn't widely celebrated like other commemorative issues, yet the 1981 50p is now considered one of the most elusive and prized possessions among elite numismatists, especially in versions that never reached public hands. Some of these coins were never intended for circulation, struck only in limited quantities as proof sets, or minted using experimental dyes that resulted in ultra-rare varieties. Imagine holding a coin that was produced with a misaligned dye, a double-struck image, or even a chemical anomaly in its finish. These error-struck or uniquely minted specimens are now considered so rare that private collectors and museums are ready to pay millions, and they do so quietly, under the radar, in private auctions where bidders are billionaires and offers are sealed in confidentiality. This 50 new pence carries the classic image of Queen Elizabeth II, with regal detail. So fine that even her crown and curls shimmer under the right light. The reverse, featuring Britannia seated beside her loyal lion, is more than a design. It's a message of strength, sovereignty, and timeless British pride. But the coin's power isn't just in its symbolism. It's in its rarity, its precision, and the whispers of misprints and variants that have been discovered in only a handful of private collections. If you have one that matches these traits, you may be holding a coin that breaks every price record known in British coin history. Imagine this: a single coin, forgotten in a family album, passed down unknowingly through generations, suddenly unveiled, and confirmed as a once-in-a-generation misstrike. And with that confirmation comes the offers: $1 million, $2 million, or more, each one more jaw-dropping than the last. Because what you hold isn't just a coin. It's a royal relic, a numismatic crown jewel, and its worth cannot be measured by face value but by its legacy, its scarcity, and its power to change lives overnight. Many of these coins slipped through the cracks, tucked in school coin projects, slipped into foreign exchanges, or stored by accident in jars across the world. And now, the rarest among them are being rediscovered. The 1981 50p, especially in near mint or uncirculated condition, or with documented minting errors, is now considered a priceless commodity. So don't let yours go unnoticed. It might look like spare change, but it could be your private ticket to elite wealth, the kind of money that transforms lives, erases debts, and builds legacies. Beware of undervaluation. Local dealers may not know what they're looking at. Some may offer pennies when the coin is worth fortunes. Never sell without proper authentication by top-tier numismatic experts, preferably ones who specialize in British mint history. Because once the right collector sees what you own, the world around you will change. You won't be an ordinary person with an old coin. You'll be the owner of one of the rarest modern coins ever struck, a silent king or queen of numismatics, sitting on an invisible throne of wealth. So if you have the 1981 bicentennial UK 50 new pence, especially one with unusual markings, flawless edges, or proof-like shine, stop everything. Study it. Protect it. Have it evaluated by professionals who understand the depth of its rarity and the magnitude of its value. Because this coin, this simple disc of metal, has the potential to make you a billionaire overnight. It's not just currency, it's history, legacy, royalty, and untold wealth, all hidden in plain sight. And for the one wise enough to see it,